cornered, but not defeated. Will this be a miracle that will bring forth the mountain tribe's victory? In fact, it's most noteworthy that Yontawa makes a point. If they do not win this, then their comrades on the other battlefield will also lose. So I'm just saying, they have to win. Either way, it's night, but the battle is not over yet as Kitari awakens and of course blames Heki for all of this as she mourns the death of her brother. But then Heki grabs her and says that you have to put that beside you right now. And we need to rally your men. Because right now they have lost their morals. But they haven't lost you. You are the other chieftain. As we then see a flashback back when a very young Kitari talked to her brother. It's worth noting though that maybe the brother is actually older than I assumed. Because he actually looks like a grown adult even in this flashback, while she actually looks like a obnoxious little brat. So, well, don't really know how old he was, but then again we never saw his face, so who knows. Either way, he revealed that he has been chieftain ever since the mom and dad died out, and so Kitari will also be that when he is gone. But she wonders that she doesn't know what it makes to be a chieftain. Kitari said to her that it is a person who always considers and practices whatever to be done for the down of other tribes' sake. No matter the place or situation, they always think of the tribe needs. So if you ever ask what your big brother would have done. As she snaps out of that, of course by punching Heki, well, I guess that's a way of showing affection. She rallies herself up and says to the tribe, will you be happy for me to chieftain? And even though this says that she can never compare to Kitari, you are as many, you are still also a member of the people. As she rallies the armies to all say they're gonna avenge Kitari, moral suits back to the people a little bit. Here we really see her big boobs. It's also worth noting that despite having some wounds on her body, she's not overly wounded if you compare to the men. Actually, now I think about it, it seems to be a trend. The female warriors on the battlefield are not usually that bloodied and, hurt. Well, not completely at least. Then again, that's not important, whatever. As she says to her in her own words that she cannot forget Katari's death as you asked, but she is also saying there's a rage that needs a slave on him, so therefore fight beside me. I guess that's a way of acknowledging him. So with that, a new sun races on, as an organ report from Heki reveals that Bunnan army has actually not stopped chasing them, and has actually decided to attack to the town Yontawa's armies. And indeed, they have cornered Yontawa's armies. It's also worth noting that they seem to have formed a fire by using the burned corpse of the killed mountain tribe members. But they have cornered them at the grounds of walls. A place, well, if we compare to the vast army of the Kwarong and the Sao, yeah, it looks kinda bleak. And the mountain tribe do not look so good either, although to be fair, the only one who does still look good is, of course, the legendary Mountain King herself. As they all look at the things, many begins to succumb to their wounds. But then suddenly, Yontawa begins to talk, giving directions on who is going to attack who, as the narration mentions that what struck them was not the words she was saying, but it was their voice. A lot of them are on the point of exhaustion, and all have begun to say this is their end. However, Yontawa's words and the tone of her voice is not a tone of despair, nor a tone of, okay, let's fight to the death. Well, she does say fight to the death, but not a fact of suicide. No, it's a voice of hope. It's a voice of fight till the dying end. Fight for our comrades that are on the other state. We cannot be allowed to fall here, because this is why we rally together. Fight, Mountain Tribe member. We will not lose. This is a voice that has no intention of losing. But can they win against this huge bombardment of despair? Well, Heki army and the Meta tribe needs to find them. The problem is, can they find them in the dark of darkness? Given the fact that the Quarong seems to make a habit of, creating fires out of dead mountain tribe members, I think they can probably find them by following the flames of those people. But Yontawa hasn't given up yet. And she makes a good point. They have to win this if they want to win this. If they lose here, Queen China is all gone. So win, damn it. Win! Give me your thoughts if you have any.